What are the tools we use in organizational psychology? Before we talk about that, let me just be real clear on one thing. The very best of psychology and the aspects of psychology that are employed within organizational psychology are based on a great deal of empirical study, techniques that have been proven to be predictive of behavior over the long haul. In addition, the application of this science allows us to apply the things we know about human behavior to make changes in behaviors based on our understandings of individuals. So the tools that we use help us to plumb the depths of what organizational members are, what's going on within their minds, their thoughts, their feelings, their attitudes, and many aspects of their behavior that we can't see by looking at the cover of the book. By using psychological testing and assessment, we're able to understand a great deal more about people on an individual level, which allows us to adapt to behaviors, to change the ways we function within an organization or on a one-on-one basis or even in our lives personally. So the testing that we use helps us to not only explain behavior to those that we work with, but also helps those we work with explain behavior to themselves and to those around them. Now obviously that can be of great value. The tools that are out there, particularly the ones that are used in organizational environments, are usually leadership testing, cognitive skill testing. Sometimes there's actual educational tests like reading comprehension and math ability and manual dexterity, for example. And then there's also personality testing. The ones that I work with our organizational consults are generally personality testing, leadership testing, and cognitive testing. With that being said, the one that I use in almost all engagements with every organization that I work with is a test of normal range personality. The power of using a good in-depth test of normal range personality allows me to understand the organization I'm working with on an individual level. Normal range personality is predictive of behavior, and it can be tested very accurately. It can be understood with the knowledge that people like me and I have in interpreting those results and working with individuals to understand how normal range personality affects their behavior, affects the behavior of those around them, and how it affects their interactions within the organization. It's a great tool to plumb the very depths of the best that we can be. It helps us to point out where our strengths lie and how to avoid weaknesses that we all have. I stated earlier in one of the other FAQs that human personality and human behavior is far more complex than a fingerprint, and we know how individual those are between people. So by understanding normal range personality and using the excellent tests that are out there and the excellent tests that are at my disposal as a consultant, allow me to bring lasting impact to change within your organization, positive change that will bring real value to the bottom line.